Hey everybody, welcome to another story with the Universal Design Project. Today, Pat Randolph is going to share her story, and once you meet her, she will never be a stranger.
I love to talk anywhere.
Pat loves to help and serve people in her community. She was born with an intellectual disability in which her reasoning, learning, and problem solving are a little slower than other people. You will be really excited to hear about all the different things she's involved in within the community. She is a Relay for Life coach, she serves at her church, and she does various other things. So I hope you enjoy listening to her story and learning more about Pat.
I'm Sister Randolph. My middle name is Ann. And,
How old are you?
I'm 57, but I'm going to be 58 next March.
In March.
In Spring Day.
And what city do you live in?
I live in Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Harrisonburg, Virginia. All right, so tell us a little bit about your disability. And is it something that you were born with?
Yeah, but they said I was slow.
Okay.
And, but I'm doing good now.
Mm-hmm. You'll notice that I ask Pat very concrete questions throughout our interview. I want to make sure that she's able to tell her story and then you're able to understand it as well. I also try to repeat questions with details back to her to make sure I'm really understanding what she's trying to say. When you were in school, growing up, did you go to a special school?
Yeah.
Or did you? So you went.
I went to a special school, and I went to CM school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where they had the black people and the white people.
Okay.
I went there too, and then went to Harrisonburg High School, the old one.
Okay.
And I went to Votech, at this school, the real little school. You know, and then we did wood stuff.
So you learned how to make things out of wood?
Wood, yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, they learned me how to do sewing, and I at Votech until I graduated.
Perfect. So so you did sewing and wood making at Votech. Did you do anything else? Learn anything else?
Yeah, op shop.
What's op shop?
It's sim school where sim school is.
Oh, okay. So you learned stuff there too.
Yeah, we made dusters.
Dusters, like
yeah,
like feather dusters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I made them, and then we did wood. We did that's a long time ago. I did that.
I was gonna say, so that was back when you were in high school, right?
Yeah.
And so then you graduated from high school, and then what other jobs have you had since then?
I worked after the op shop. I went to Messinette and the housekeeper.
Okay.
At the hotel.
All right.
And that was like 8 years ago.
So what did you do as a housekeeper?
Clean rooms.
Clean rooms.
And bathroom. That's why I had problem with my knees because they didn't have no mop in the floor in the bathroom.
So you would get on your knees.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that the best way to clean the floors then?
Well, they had to, but I got trouble with my knees.
Because of that.
Yeah, because you can see it where I went down.
Gotcha. So you did the bathrooms, vacuumed. Did you have to do laundry there?
Yeah,
too?
I did laundry too.
Did you have a favorite thing there that you did?
Well, I like cleaning because I clean my own house.
Okay, that's good. So, what other jobs did you have?
I worked like I helped somebody take a shower. I did that too.
So you were like an aide for somebody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Downtown, but she didn't want me no more.
Okay.
And then I went to Hardee's, And I did dishes. I did everything. I did the deli at Kroger's too.
Wow, awesome.
And then I did what else I did? Oh, and then I go to the summer house too, cause that's my clubhouse.
Okay.
But I help them. I work hard there. I do the dishes. I do the circle and all that junk.
So
that's the clubhouse.
So what's the clubhouse? Tell me about that.
On 42. It's on 42, and they have meals, and sometimes they have classes, but I did Spanish and sign language.
Sign language?
I did Mega.
What is it?
That's Spanish.
Miga?
Mega.
Mega. Anybody else know Spanish?
Amiga or Miga?
Oh, amiga and amigo, so friends, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. So, see, I don't know Spanish. You're teaching me here, Pat.
Well, that's why I go to the... Well, I ain't tell you about that yet.
That's okay.
Okay,
Oh, that's right, because I think I know where you're going with that, but we're going to talk about that later.
All right.
So the people go to Summit House as a place to hang out and to have fun.
I go to the. They have summer vacation. And I went to the beach. And
you went on a trip.
Yeah, I went to the beach. I went to the big league, but in Washington D.C. Oh man, that was good.
So was a baseball game?
Yeah, the big league.
Right, the big leagues. Do you remember what team you saw play there?
The Washington one?
The Nationals.
Nationals.
The Nationals, maybe.
And we was the first one, and they give us a picture, and they give us free cards. Nice.
So you got like prizes. You got goodies.
Yeah, because we was our first time.
How cool! That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to the beach again this summer.
This year with Summit House again. Awesome.
But you know.
So after all of those jobs, where do you work now?
I work at Friendship Industry. I like friendship.
You like friendship?
Yeah, I've been in friendship 6 years now.
Nice.
And I work hard, and I'm trying to be associate that I can get more money. And I'll get it. Because I'm fighting. I'm fighting, and the Lord, He's going to help me.
And so you work on different jobs while you're here, and then you're able to do different jobs to get more money. Is that how it works? Yeah,
well, see, I got to do creamers, you know, all the jobs that, like bottles and blah, 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 everything.
So you do a little bit of each of the jobs. Yeah,
but now I will do that with the creamers, and they'll give me more money. They'll give me two checks.
Oh, 2 checks is always better than 1.
Well, and then I'm going to tell you why I'm going to do this for the money.
Oh, you're going to tell us about that later?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about your house. So you live by yourself, right?
I live independent, but I have Vail independent living, and they help me a lot. They take me to the grocery store, and they take me to see my doctor, like cancer doctor. And we go to field trips sometimes. We go to a JMU game sometimes. And we go to football too. And we go to girls game or go to baseball, everything.
So you're very active.
And I go to the Turks game because I was 5 years old. And and I went to the game. I'm still going to the game. So TA, okay. I go to the volleyball because one of the coach at Summer House is the coach.
Nice.
And I get in free there. And I get free shirts. Oh, man.
So you get to go to a lot of fun things.
Well, yeah, I wanted to get out because I never did that before.
Mm-hmm. And Vail has helped you get out and to do more of those.
Yeah, because well, I ain't telling you, that's in the past. But now I'm doing good, and I'm doing good because Vail helps me be independent, and I can go shopping by myself, and I can buy the transit and do it by myself because I like to do it by myself because I never did that.
That's awesome. Tell me about all the different things you do independently in your home. So you've talked about going shopping.
Mm-hmm.
What other things do you do at home?
Oh, I listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
Q101.
Q101. Favorite station.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do all your cleaning at home? So tell me a little. I'm going back to your house because I'm curious about your house. Do you live in a house that has a lot of stairs in it, or
No, I live down. It's like a little house. Mm-hmm. And you got two bedrooms. Not 2 bedrooms. 2 houses on the other side, and 2 houses on the front.
So you live?
I live around the corner.
So you live kind of in the basement.
I'm in the middle, and that's why I couldn't hear people upstairs.
Oh, so they're noisy. We understand that apartment life can be a little noisy.
Oh my God! Yeah, but it don't make me. I like to sleep.
Yes. Sometimes it's hard to sleep. So, do you have anything special at your home to make you more independent, or like any special things you use for cooking or cleaning?
I got a nice stove. It's black, but it's nice. I can clean it. Nice. It don't get dirty. Well, I know how to make pizza.
Pizza.
Mm-hmm. And then, I got a deer. Not deer. I got a turkey, and it's real big. But I know how to do it now because Summer House did a turkey and how to do the turkey now, and we did the bag. Mm-hmm. They give us a bag, and you have flour, and you do it like that, and then the butter, you go in the mic oven and make it. Cook it.
You melt the butter?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And put it all on the turkey, and then take the meat stuff out, and and get a pan, and that's what it is. And then make it butter, and cook it.
So, did you learn how to do that? You learned how to do that at
Summer House. Yeah.
Okay.
One time I made the meatloaf.
So where would you go to look up recipes?
I got a cookbook.
Pat has mentioned a lot of organizations that have helped her become independent in the community. One is the local Independent Living Center, which is called Vail, and another is Summit House, which is through the Community Services Board. She also uses public transportation because she's not able to drive, and a local church has helped her out with housing and just being able to volunteer and participate in the community. All of these organizations and many more have helped her be as independent as possible.
I used to be on my own. I used to have a trailer by myself.
You used to have what by yourself?
A trailer.
Oh, a trailer by yourself.
Yeah, but, well, it got too old. And, well, I lived there about a long time, I don't know. But it was on my name, I bought it. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to give it up. Mm-hmm. But I had to because everything was breaking down, like my heater.
Okay.
And I had to live in town. I didn't want to, but I had to. Mm-hmm. To do the church now, right?
Sure. If you want to talk about church, you can talk.
Okay. Well, now I'm going to another church, and they treat me like family. because I never had that, because I had some bad people, but it made me happy that I had to find another church, but I didn't, the other part, it hurt me, but I'm doing good now. Well, I'm a teacher. Well, not yeah, almost like a teacher, but I do the greeter at Cumberland, and then I had to be a member, but I finished that. That was 2 months. No, 2 months.
Yeah, you had to. I think you had to take a class, right?
Yeah, 2 months. And my family was there too, but they had to move to New York, and I don't have no family down here. But I got family now because of the work of the church, and now I'm going to a meeting, Spanish, talk about Jesus, and I'm doing good.
So
I can't make. Every time I go to church, I can't wait to go.
you're so excited to go.
Yeah, because I love the singing, and I like Spanish singing.
Do you have a lot of friends at church?
Yeah, I got whole bunch.
A whole bunch.
I got.
It sounds like you've got friends wherever you go, though,
Well, see,
Pat.
I'm not you. Well, see, because the other church didn't treat me like that. Like, good morning. I had to get used to it.
So you weren't used to people being nice to you?
No. Oh, I gotta tell you something else.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do with the money when I get more money?
That's right.
Yeah, when I get more money, I'm getting it for my church, because they need some building stuff, and I'm going to do that.
That's awesome.
And that's what I'm wanting to do. Give it to the church, because they need a lot of.
Because they were talking on Sunday about needing more money for building things and fixing the building and
Yeah.
things like that.
And I want to do that, and that's what I told them that I was going to do.
That's awesome. Tell me what else you do at church.
Oh.
So you're a greeter.
Oh, I'm a greeter for kindergarten, and I do the big people, and I go way out in the middle, the big people, and I smile, and then they love me every time.
So Pat, normally people at our church sign up for 1 week, and 1 week a month, and then they come that 1 week. But Pat generally does it every week. Is that right?
Yeah, I do it every week.
Because she loves it so much.
And then and some people were sick, and I took their place, and this guy, he knew that I was going to do it, and he told his wife, and I told him I did it.
So if anybody needs a sub, you can always call on Pat.
Yeah, because I do love the church. They made me so happy.
And you also help with Through the Roof.
I do the roof and disabled kids.
So,
and because I used to be a disabled kid, and now I love Tim's little boy. Now he knows my name. Goes Pat, and he smiles at me, and all the kids love me, and it makes me so happy.
And we're glad you help us out. You help us out a lot.
Yeah, but they come and hug me, and I never did that because the other church didn't do that, and I know how to do the verse now. I do the Bible now, the verse, and I don't have nobody to help me.
So you're able to find where it is and look it up yourself, right?
And I go in the front because I raise my hand up. I raise my hand up.
She does. She sits in front of us.
I love it.
So tell me, so you already talked about a lot of the things you do in the communities. You do go to games and you participate in a lot of things. So tell me a little bit about Relay for Life, because you do that too.
Okay. I've been to Real Life, I don't know how many times, and, well, I raised money for it, because I got cancer 2 times, but they like me, and, well, and then I raised money for all the people, and we're supposed to have it in May. I'm Team Pat. Now, and then I'm a coach. I'm everything. And we stay all night. We stay all night. I don't go to sleep. We stay up until 6 in the morning.
And they have a lot of events going on that night, right?
But they have a band. They have, we go walk around. They'll call your name, and you go walk around. Because I went to JMU, and guess who took a picture of me?
Oh, I know.
Chris.
Yes. We have a neighbor. His name's Chris, and he works for one of the radio stations, and he took a picture of her and gave
Yeah, he gives me a hug. And when I went to JMU, he took a picture of me.
And I gave you the pictures, right?
Yeah. But he's real nice. He's shy, but I think he's shy. Because he gives me a hug now.
So what you also, when you were younger, you did Special Olympics too.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Well, I did Special Olympics. I did the decathlon. You got to jump on the thing. Well, I did that, and I did jump, and I did basketball, and I did...
Did you bowl?
Bowl, and I did, what else I did? And went to Richmond, because they go to the trips in Richmond, and I did volleyball, too.
Did you have a favorite one?
No, I like basketball.
Basketball.
And baseball.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We did a lot, but I got a trophy at home for decathlon.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
So now I know you don't drive. Is that you don't drive? Right?
No.
So tell me how you get around the community. What do you do for transportation?
I asked somebody.
You asked. Easy enough. So, and then do you use public transportation?
Yeah, at work.
Okay.
Or I can do it I can do it at home too.
Right, like, so I guess
like we go to the mall and all that.
So they come to your house and pick you up, and then you can...
Well, they come early on me.
Are you an early riser? Do you get up early in the morning? That's better than me, Pat. I like to sleep in. Pat has also traveled a lot on her own as well.
I went to New York for Christmas and New Year.
When you went up to New York this past time, you rode a train.
Yeah, I rode a whole bunch of times, and I did it by myself.
Were you scared to do it by yourself?
No,
awesome.
but some people didn't help. The people at the train didn't help me because I told them that I'm disabled because I get discount. And they didn't help me, and I had to do it myself.
Oh, no.
And my sister's mad.
Oh, because they didn't give you a discount. They didn't help out.
Well, they didn't help that I'm disabled, and I had to do it by myself.
Gotcha.
And that guy said, you can go that way.
So he didn't offer to help you. Yeah. Another service that has been really helpful for her is with the local pharmacy. She's able to have her medications packaged and sent right to her at work, so she doesn't have to do that on her own. Do you put them in like an organizer, or
no? The pharmacy gives me a little pot, but I don't like this kind of pot. It's hard to eat. It's hard to get them.
But when you open the packages, it's easy. You just know that these are the meds that you take.
Yeah, because they got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then all that.
So that's helpful to remember what you need to take.
And they come and they send it to here because I don't have nobody to go and get them.
Perfect. So they bring it right to work for you.
Yeah.
That's great. Pat also talks about how she wants others to treat her.
Treat me nice, because I got, disabled, but some people don't. And the Lord, He's helping me, and I don't like. That's why I tell people that not to fuss at me, and I don't like that because I get, it hurts me.
Well, Pat, thank you for telling us a little bit about yourself.
I did good.
You did good. Awesome. As you can see, Pat is very independent in her community and relies on a variety of supports to help her be independent. She loves helping other people, and one thing I found was amazing was that she wanted to go to work to earn more to be able to give to her church and to give to the local community. I hope you enjoyed her story, and I hope you realized just the different types of people that are in our communities and the importance of supports and design in the community to make things more independent for others. Even just the attitudes of other people and interacting with someone who is a little different is really important in making people feel welcome and make the community more functional for people as they interact with others. Thanks for listening to this story with the Universal Design Project, and I hope you join us for more in the future. Bye.